Hi, Kusama Parachain Auction is near. Let's check all leading projects that can join Kusama as parachain. Testing on the Rococo network is near its completion. All main Kusama projects have tried out the Crowdloan auction scheme. During the test, all projects were able to participate in the slot auction and try connecting to the main network as a parachain. Previously, these participants have tried interchain transactions in the Rococo testnet and some other parachain features. Thanks to this testing and the active community support, now we can tell with some sort of confidence what projects are more prepared for slot auctions and thus can predict what projects will make it to the list of the 10 auction winners that will get connected to Kusama as its first parachains. If you want, you can always check the latest news on Parachain News. This is just a prediction and the actual outcome may be totally different. Also, we don't plan to review all projects that will participate in the slot auctions, and this is our subjective point of view. You can do your own research to form your opinion. You can find more information about Polkadot projects on PromoTeam YouTube channel. What are parachain auctions and how do they work? To understand why the auctions are important, let's explain how it works from a technical point of view. Kusama and also Polkadot in the future serves as a relay chain that interconnects all parallel chains in its ecosystem. All parachains have their own governance and functions, but their security is rooted in the relay chain. Currently, there's a limited amount of available parachain slots that can be connected to the relay chain. Hence, all projects have to compete for these slots in automated decentralized auctions. You can read more about Polkadot and Kusama auctions and their rules in the article What is Polkadot Parachain Auction and how it will reveal the hidden power of the Polkadot ecosystem, or watch a review. Very soon, all major projects will publish their strategies of slot auction participation, but only a few have done it so far. So we'll make a comparative video as soon as they'll be ready. Now let's get back to the ecosystem projects. For convenience, we'll divide them into 3 groups. The first group contains 2 infrastructure projects that are very important for the Kusama ecosystem, the bridges connecting Kusama with Bitcoin and Ethereum. The second group includes the projects that were in the Kusama community for a long time and thus clearly declared their intention to join Kusama as parachains instead of Polkadot. They have a strong technical background, a history of Rococo testnet participation, and are deemed generally as the projects with big potential. The third group includes the projects that weren't very active in the ecosystem previously or were doing their work in a secretive manner. But some of them may also participate in the auctions and join as parachains to Kusama. When the Kusama will be ready for auctions, we will face the influx of new projects. Every 3-4 weeks, a new batch of projects will be connected to Kusama as parachains. The plan is to connect about 30 parachains in the first year, so we have to expect much more than just 10 auctions. The first group, infrastructure projects. These are infrastructure projects for the common good of the Kusama ecosystem. These projects will get their parachain slots in Kusama without auctions if it will be decided by the Kusama Council. Cross-chain communication is crucial for the success of Polkadot and Kusama. That's why bridges with Bitcoin and Ethereum have such great importance and don't have to compete for slots with other projects. These bridges are funded by Web3 Foundation grants, and they are the official tested bridges distributed in the open source format and fully audited by Web3 Foundation, Parity, the community, and third-party auditors. These parachains, PolkaBTC and Snowfork, will become the first Kusama parachains and will allow users to transfer liquidity from the Bitcoin and Ethereum networks to the Kusama ecosystem, which will benefit the subsequent auctions. Also, one of the first parachain connections will be Kusama and Polkadot. Kusama may become the first parachain of Polkadot by the decision of Polkadot and Kusama councils. And by the way, there are plans to add 10 million DOT to Kusama chain to support Kusama value and maybe fund the pool for cross-chain transactions or represent Kusama and Polkadot Council. The final decision will be on Kusama console. The second group. This group includes the biggest projects of the Kusama infrastructure that are very likely to be on the list of its first parachains. There are two leaders competing for everyone's attention. Acala's parachain for Kusama is called Karura, and Plasm with its parachain Shiden for Kusama. Karura is the ecosystem's monetary hub, and Shiden is a smart contract platform that aggregates all technologies related to smart contracts and their scaling, as the smart contract functionality isn't available on the basic layer of Polkadot and Kusama. Both teams are very active on the Rococo testnet and usually are the first to try out all new Kusama features. However, after the auction, everything can change, as we don't know yet the details and conditions of participation that the teams will offer. One thing seems certain, both will be among the first parachains because indeed, they are very mature. Both are being in development for more than 2 years, have excellent technical teams and active communities. Both projects prepare their referral programs that will allow auction participants and promoters to earn token rewards. These two are the undoubted leaders of the race. Other high-quality projects in the second group. Robonomics, Bifrost, Fala, Crust, Darwinia, Kilt, and Moonbeam represent another batch of highly praised projects for Polkadot. Let's see what can they bring to the Kusama ecosystem. Robonomics has one of the most technically advanced teams in the Polkadot space building infrastructure for the Internet of Things, robots, smart contracts, and their interaction with each other and with people. The most futuristic and at the same time down-to-earth project which has no reason to become a parachain of the first wave. It will definitely become a parachain in near future. Bifrost is a serious DeFi project featuring KSM and DOT staking and providing DeFi liquidity. The Bifrost team is building bridges with EOS, ETH and has many other platform bridges and additional features in the plans. With the active development, it could become a significant part of the infrastructure of Kusama and Polkadot. Unlike Acala and Plasm, Bifrost doesn't have a separate network for Kusama, and all Bifrost auction participants on Kusama will get the same tokens as they will get in the future Polkadot auction. Fala network is a lightweight, powerful and secure platform for creating confidential smart contracts and services built on this technology. The platform uses T hardware that will allow Plasm to become the new decentralized cloud for confidential computing. It has a good chance to connect to Kusama thanks to its well-thought tokenomics, several projects that are already using Fala to build services on top of this blockchain, and an enthusiastic community. Cross Network is a decentralized cloud storage for Web 3.0, also with good prospects to become a parachain after the first auction. It has successfully passed a series of testnet launches, has a ton of real-use applications and collaborations with 24 ecosystem projects. In fact, this is an IPFS infrastructure for the Kusama ecosystem, a strong competitor to Filecoin. Darwinia Network is a decentralized cross-chain bridge network building on Substrate, which provides a general bridge solution, connecting Ethereum, Tron and other heterogeneous chains by cross-chain assets transfer and general remote chain call. Also, its main application areas include DeFi, cross-chain NFT trading market, games, etc. Darwinia has advanced very far in building its infrastructure and community, and definitely can try to get its slot in the first wave of parachains. Moonbeam, EVM implementation and smart contract platform. It's a highly specialized layer 1.5 chain that mirrors Ethereum's Web3 RPC accounts, keys, subscriptions, logs, and more. The Moonbeam platform extends the base Ethereum feature set with additional features such as on-chain governance, staking, and cross-chain integrations. Moonbeam will be presented as Moonriver on Kusama. This project is an alternative or the direct competitor to Plasm. Kilt provides a base layer for verifiable credentials in the Web 3.0 world. Using the benefits of blockchain, they are going to bring real-world accreditation to the digital world, creating a way for businesses to verify credentials and bring trust to a whole new level. Killed won the third place in the test auction. If they can market their project well to the community, they will probably be included in the first wave of parachains. The third group is for projects that are still in development or have not expressed yet their plans to connect as a parachain, or there's too little information available about their team or the details of their product. These projects can also become parachains in the future, both in the first and subsequent waves. In any case, it would be good to be informed about them. We just list them here with the links in description for this video. You can check info about the projects on the websites ChainX, ZenLink, HydroDX, Equilibrium, Subsocial, Centrifuge, Light and Tree, Polka Foundry, MathChain, Data Highway, BitCountry, SubDAO, Incointer, Clover, Edgeware, many others joins this list. This video reflects our team's view. It can be changed in the future and it expresses our opinions about the mentioned projects and their perspectives in the parachain ecosystem. It can play out differently after a while.